Hey everyone, Tim Gilliam with Teak Master here, and we are at our shop and we're about to get started on refinishing some oak wine barrel furniture. Now this furniture was made of reclaimed oak wine barrels, and as you can see it has been blessed or maybe cursed by the Blow and Go finishing pro who seems to have coated this with some sort of orangey I don't know what, varnish or urethane or something. It looks like crap, it's blistering and peeling, and obviously our customer contracted us to fix the Blow and Go Finishing Pro's job. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the steps on what it takes to restore this back to new. Take a look at how weathered and disgusting it looks actually. It's really cool, I love the beautiful shape, but it looks terrible. You've got some oxidation. It's split, you know, where the grain expands and contracts. This is the inside of the barrel here, which is usually pretty discolored. And it's a beautiful chair. It just looks like crap. Okay guys, so the first step is applying the stripping agent, the remover if you will. And we just, you know, brush that on. It's a paste, and it will bubble and sort of dissolve this varnish or peeling finish that's on here. Okay guys, so I set a chair outside here in the sun, and this is really cool because you get a better view on what the remover does. It's actually on its own bubbling and dissolving the coating. You don't want to do this in direct sunlight when it's really hot. You want a lot of aeration, which we have here. Don't do it inside. At least I wouldn't recommend it. This is, you know, not the nicest stuff to be handling, but you know, it's definitely needed to get this coating off. So take a look at that. So this is all done by hand. Lots of hand work, just scraping it, getting off the coating. We'll just systematically do everything. So it's a decent sized chair. You've got in between the slats, the top, the bottom, everything that needs to be stripped. And it's just slow and tedious, calculated work. So we just really want to get the word out on what's really entailed to do this type of stuff, because it takes a while, but it's definitely worth it. This is a beautiful chair. I'm sure it was really expensive. And some of these things are heirloom pieces. So, you know, people want to protect them and they want them to stick around for a long time. Got the other arm. And one thing I wanted to point out is all of the waste, the varnish that we're taking off along with the remover. Everything's scooped up at the end and taken to a recycling facility where we take all of the old stains and finishes and rags and everything that we use. It's pretty expensive, but you know, you got to do it. All right guys, so here you have it, a fully stripped barrel chair. And as you can see, some of the areas, when you get really close up, haven't been fully stripped. These areas here you can still see are shiny, but for the most part it looks pretty darn good. The lighting is not the greatest thing here, but you get the point. Now again, sanding is needed, okay? We still have remnants of the previous coating. You can see it here. This stuff's really difficult to get off, so again, we're gonna bring up the disgusting, evil-doing Blow and Go Finishing Pro. First of all, they might strip it, but they'd probably just lightly sand it and put some oil on it and call it a day, you know, because they don't know how to do this stuff. You know, they just don't, or they don't want to. They don't want to put in the hard work on what it takes to restore this expensive and beautiful furniture back to its original condition. So stripping, This is how it looks. Let's take a look at the back. It's really nice and ready for sanding. There's the manufacturer. It's really cool. And we got a lot of it off. This takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of know-how. You can't go fast when you're doing this type of stuff. So now it's ready for the sanding, and we'll go ahead and show you that. All right, here we have it, the collection of wine barrel furniture. We've got the side tables here, and these are really cool. Look at the markings here. It's different markings. Right here, McGrennan, and whatever, 2013. And these are really cool chairs. The lighting here, again, is pretty hectic, but you know, what can you do? So this is the inside of the wine barrel, and you could see that it's still red. So these have been out in the sun, they've been sanded, they've been, you know, worked on, and they're still red. So I mean, that's just the attribute of the wood. Here's the outside of the oak barrels. It's clean, rid of the peeling varnish from the Blow and Go Finishing Pro, that sick, disgusting evildoer. Oh, you know what? I wanted to point out some sick and disgusting evil doing from the Blow and Go Finishes Pro. There's varnish from the last time some jackass did some work. So we'll try to get that off. Maybe it'll come off, we'll see. But take a look at everything. It looks absolutely stunning, beautiful, refinished, stripped, ready to go. Let's take a look at the back. Really, really nice stuff here. Stripped them, sanded them, cleaned them. They look really, really nice. Let's point out some more attributes. So this is the inside of the barrel, and then compare it to this one over here, which is really smooth and not as sort of cracked and charred and stuff. But hey, you know what? This is reclaimed wood, so what are you gonna do? No one wants it perfect, but they want their investment protected, and we'll go ahead and show you the next step. All right, guys, so the next step is applying the stain. And we chose to use golden oak. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks extremely yellow, almost like paint. But I assure you, it's not going to be paint-like, and it's not going to be super yellow. I want to point out also that we're using an oil-based penetrating stain, just like it said on the marker a few minutes ago. Oil-based penetrating stains are great because they actually go into the wood and seal it up from within. They're the original coatings. You know, this is not just some cheap Home Depot water-based coating. I mean, I'm sure you could get away with a water-based stain, but oil-based stains are available, so why not? Why not just go with the original? Why not go with the best? Since we're applying an oil-based top coat, you know, it only makes sense. So we work everything in with the brush, make sure that we get in between the slats, make sure that it really penetrates in, and we'll do the whole chair. And once we're done with that, it'll penetrate to its full potential. Then we wipe off the excess. So as you can see, wiping it thoroughly removes any excess that the wood didn't accept. And as you can see right there, it's not super yellow. It's come back to beautiful golden oak. There's a tinge of maybe a little bit of red, pinkish color in there. And I just think that is an attribute of these oak wine barrels. But the colors come right back. It's added a really, really great color. And once you get the top coat on there, it's gonna look beautiful. So we spray on 3 layers of a very high-end clear coat that dries satin. So on this particular project, the homeowner wanted a little bit of sheen. Sometimes it goes back and forth. Most people want matte, but some people want satin, or they go back between. So, you know, wine barrels are traditionally probably kind of flat, but when they do this furniture, a lot of people use, you know, a little bit of sheen. So I think that's just the kind of traditional look. So we just want to spray it on so we get a nice, thick, even coating. We get into everything in between the slats, the top, the bottom, and spraying is just a step above. I couldn't even imagine trying to be a disgusting blow and go finishing pro and try to do this with a brush. It just wouldn't work. All right, so now it's showtime. We've got the delivery, bringing out the client's valuable stuff. Everything's white glove delivery, fully wrapped, very carefully done. Put it in place. Look at that color, just beautiful golden oak. That's the inside of the barrel. That's the best we could get it. Nobody wants this to look like it's brand new furniture. It's reclaimed wood, but it looks absolutely stunning. Just complements that beautiful seating area right in front of that fireplace, ready to have some drinks or enjoy some food or some good conversation. I'd love to sit in that. I mean, customers super happy. We're happy with the way it's done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and follow us because we're coming out with more videos just like this of exterior wood refinishing. Take a look at teakmaster.com. It's our website. It's full of a wealth of information on wood services just like this. If you guys have any comments or any questions, or even if you have a better way to do this stuff, we're welcome to hear your knowledge. Leave them in the comments section. We'll be sure to get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you so much. Tim Gilliam with Teak Master, signing out. Peace.